3, 2, 1, go. Fucking Broncos, bro. Actual gameplay, enhanced footage. Okay. TikTok song! TikTok song! Yes!
Throw animation.
Yep. Same thing as last year, you know.
Well, hold on.
Return to the Super Bowl.
TikTok song.
Surrounded
Yo!
with real pictures.
Yo! Lawrence hair!
Lawrence hair. It's not that long. Ah, yes, the same sideline animation, same stiff arm animation.
Well, hold. Oh, look at Cook go!
Alvin Cook, same juke animation. You know how big.
Carl Joseph getting action. Oh, it's a remix. Back to Stafford. Oh, that's dirty.
Savage.
Ain't no way. Oh, Brady. Okay. Oh, the franchise.
Whoa.
Oh, we got to come back to that.
Oh, yeah, we gotta get back to that.
Pressure happens.
They got customizable fans, maybe?
No, stop it. Wait, does pressure actually affect your people?
They got home field advantage in Madden now.
NCAA 14 had it first. There's Kelsey.
Yo, Kelsey on the corner.
There's Chubb. Ah! Look at the animation base, bro. Bro, I swear to God, if he was animation, he would have caught that shit. Last second touchdown animations. Pause. Hold on.
Maybe.
Mahomes. There he is.
Oh,
There's Brady.
Florida, they worked so hard on.
Game day. Is that it? Is player pre-order?
Yeah,
Okay.
it says MVP edition on the thing.
Okay.
So,
So of course,
that's that.
the only thing we care about is at the 1 minute mark. 1 minute. Hold on. No.
Getting intercepted. Matt Stafford getting intercepted.
That's the only thing that
all we
matters.
care about.
Okay, a minute. 1 minute 9 seconds. 1 minute 9 seconds.
1 minute 9.
Yes, exactly that.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Okay,
And
so let's
oh,
start.
this
Okay,
stuff,
so
hold
let's
on.
start from top left to the right, and then go down that way. Okay. So on the top
yeah.
left, there's the basic scheme fits that we've had for years. Okay.
Yep.
Ike, you there?
Nothing new about that.
But then the top middle though, coaching trees, talent trees, yo.
Talent trees. Ooh.
And
What do we got
wait,
This looks a lot like the Mutt stuff. This looks a lot like Mutt.
eh.
Like,
Let's see what it says. Secret remedy: increase XP gains for free. Okay, so instead of buying
Yeah.
your coach packages, you
Yeah.
have a tree now.
Yeah, but you
That's the only
but you have
difference.
tokens, franchise tokens. How the fuck do you earn those? You gotta buy them,
Yeah.
microtransactions. But anyway, there's
Oh,
You gotta go play a
God,
Mutt
no.
category.
gotta go play a franchise category.
no.
But at the RBLB, there's head coach, defense coordinator, offense, and player personnel. I was not expecting player personnel as a
That's going
section.
to be negotiating contracts and re-signing influence, stuff like that. It's going to be the
Hopefully.
same. I mean, it's
Well, then what's head coach?
Madden hasn't given me a reason to think otherwise. So
Yeah.
based on what I'm seeing, it's just the same thing as last year with a different color, just like they did with Madden 21. It's the same
Mhm.
franchise. They're adding in a few things here and there. But
Yeah,
what
but-
did this trailer tell us?
That corner routes are still OP, and I will not play this game.
last year's trailer gave us more in-depth, more gameplay stuff to look at. It told us about the stick animations,
I don't care.
moves,
I don't
I'm not saying that
The
I care about
yeah,
that.
the D-line stuff, yeah.
But this trailer opened up with the same exact scene as it did with Madden 21. DK Metcalf running. It showed like the how pure the route running was. And they did DK Metcalf as their pure route
Did
runner.
you-
That's how they wanted.
Well, they had Dale
Did you-
on the sideline.
Did you go back and
Okay,
watch
so
it
this
compared
time
to
they started
this?
out-
Go
This
back and
time they
watch it.
started out with Tyreek and his feet stuttering across the field. Like that's
Yeah.
how they open up because they think that's what
Okay.
we care about. We care about people's route
No.
running
Well,
animations.
I think from the looks of it, I
This
don't
is
know,
this
'cause
is just more of a
obviously
hype
there's-
trailer. This looks like this is a hype trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
was hype
Because
trailer.
obviously it's only a reveal, so obviously they'll have more stuff coming later. But yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of just like flashing little tiny clips of gameplay But obviously, with all these, I don't know, there was probably like 3 or 4 snapshots almost of all these little franchise things. So maybe they're focusing more on franchise and less on gameplay this
Well,
time
they
around.
better.
Yeah.
That's obviously what gets them.
Yeah.
We saw on Twitter last year.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah,
the first trailer of the year is always about
A hype
hyping
trailer.
up the game.
So
because
that the
they
Fortnite
know-
kids can come in and go, yes, man's
Yeah.
back.
They know where the Madden community, the guys who have been here for a while, stand with this game. They know that they aren't expecting very much, and they really need to be wowed if you want them to buy this game. This was strictly for the guys who have been taking a break from Madden and like be reminded that Madden 22 is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But for a hype trailer, what was there necessarily to get hype about?
Franchise mode.
They
Well,
showed
we're
a bunch
watching it
of
right now.
animations.
I don't care
Showed a
about
bunch
that.
of animations. Exactly. We have to pause the game in 1 minute and 9 seconds to get hype.
Yeah, because we're franchise heads, of course.
Well, yeah, everyone's
This is what I care about.
every second, so we gotta analyze it.
This is what I.
I'm
This
just
is.
saying, for the other 1 minute and 8 seconds leading up to this, it was just the same D. Henry stiff arm, the same Dalvin Cook juke move.
Yeah.
A player gets
Stephon Diggs sideline
strip
catch. Yeah.
fumbled, a catch on the sideline animation. What was new? It looked like the same exact game.
Well, that's why we're
Yeah.
watching this part, because this is what we care about.
All right.
This isn't. Remember, this is just the review. This is not a gameplay trailer. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is a hype reveal.
For us to get hype, we have to pause it at 1 minute and 9
Yeah, that's
seconds
good.
see what the fuck is going
To
on.
deep dive this shit. Yeah, you damn straight. This is what content creators do. So we are
All right,
content.
let's
All
go
right.
through the boxes.
All right.
We're
so
still
yeah,
on talent trees.
Top left,
Top middle.
yeah.
We're on selling top
Still on
middle.
Top middle. Yeah. So it also says player growth and staff modifications. So I guess they're going specific with how you upgrade your players and stuff, whatever XP gains or notifications there. Top right. I
It
recognize
just.
that from Face of the Franchise last year. Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's. But I think this is just.
And now it's
I
just
think
some
this is.
regular
I think
franchise.
this is scenario engine, but with like a backdrop. This is like scenario engine. Your head coach is at a press conference. Coach, what do you want to work on this game? The run game, passing game, the run game,
What went wrong?
the run
Wrong this
game,
game.
the run game.
Been Flex running game.
Yeah, I select everything. I select this could be a new team.
Yeah, this
Get
could
me out
be
of.
pre-game. This could
Scenarios
be
were
post-game.
never good.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, like,
well, no,
the
no,
idea is
no.
good, but
Scenarios are
they've
good.
never-
Scenarios
I mean,
are
yeah,
good.
I mean, scenarios in general are good, but like the way EA has implemented them the past couple of years, they've just been absolutely terrible. So it just seems
I'm
like
personally
same
more
old,
of a
same
mixed.
old, with just a little bit of a mix in there, a little bit of a twist. But
It,
yeah,
it
they'll have
adds
to-
it
they'll
adds
have
a
to
layer
surprise
that
me.
I like. That's a layer that I
A
like.
little bit of a
personally.
layer. We'll see. We'll see.
But
At least.
this middle left layer,
Mhm.
is this mid game? Is this
That's what
pre-game?
That was my #1 question.
Because
When the frick is this taking place?
there's a clock that says 7 seconds. So
And that's the roof of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
yeah, that's what I'm
This is
saying.
in a game.
Is this
Buccaneers are
is this
playing at the Saints?
is this mid game or is this a loading screen? What is this?
They probably would say mid-game.
Like usually your training happens before you even load into the game.
Mm-hmm.
So do you choose your game plan as soon as before the game even happens? Like as soon as you're loading
Uh-huh.
up, like the introduction and stuff, it says, "What do you want a game plan for this game?" And it gives you 10 seconds to select when the game starts.
But then it provides the question on the other side
Or
of the
is
ball.
it drive the drive?
Oh, I don't. You think it's like a sim thing? I don't think
That
so.
would be toxic.
I
if
would
it was-
I would hate that
change
if it
it
was
up.
a sim thing. But
Well,
he,
Drive.
also wait. Also in the bottom corner it says set and unset. So maybe it's a drive-by-drive thing. Where
well, there seems to
one
be a
drive
scroll
you
bar.
wanna
There's
stop.
there's a
Yeah,
there's a scroll,
bar.
so you can go
And then you
further
can-
than that.
you can select and unselect
But you're
certain
timed,
aspects of the game.
so it's like the
Well,
game
no,
clock. Like on defense,
Well,
how
yeah,
it's like
the
11
clock,
seconds, pick a
yeah.
play. Okay.
But I'm saying too, like it shows a couple buttons you can press, A to set or B to unset. So it must be like a drive-by-drive thing, or like maybe like after halftime, you can change up your game plan.
Well,
Where it's
there's
like,
there's
okay,
the same thing. I hate to
We're
get it, but
stopping the run,
but
okay,
there's
maybe
the
we
same
need to focus
thing.
more on the pass.
There's same thing on the bottom right. You see, there's same thing there, just different scenario. So it's
Yeah.
obviously a scenario thing. But with that, I'm wondering if on like right now, Levante David, what do you want to do? Blitz counter? What do you want to do? I wonder if you're on the defense, if you have one as well. Like, so that's like a literal game of chess. So like if I hit run outside, other guy hits run inside, I'm gonna win it, or like someone's gonna win it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Because if
Or maybe
if I'm guessing run outside and they run into the inside, you know, is
or
this
you
a
get
real
more
life?
XP from running certain plays, maybe. I don't know. Like obviously they have for the
Ike,
pregame game plan stuff.
Ike, what do you think from that?
I don't have anything good to say about this. I'm gonna
What?
keep moving.
No, no, nothing good, really. Nothing good
I
from the
do not
scenario.
like, with no explanation whatsoever, and just looking at these boxes, if you can change what your game plan is, drive per drive, that means you're going to get a boost because it says pros and cons.
Yeah.
It means you're going to get some kind of XP situational. Like if, let's say, 2-minute drill happens, you get the ball, 2-minute warning. Your opponent just scored, you get the ball. Cardinals come out on offense. What do you want to do in this 2-minute drill?
Throw
What
it
is your
deep.
game plan?
Throw that
I'm
bitch
going
deep.
deep. DeAndre Hopkins gets +3 spec catch because you chose deep pass because you only have 2 minutes left till halftime.
But yeah, but
Well,
on
then,
the but
at the
on the
same time, the
defense
defense, yeah.
gets +3. If, like I say, if they guess it correct, it offsets. But if someone guesses it wrong, it's gonna favor one or
So
the
the
other.
defense is sitting there playing guessing game.
I mean, that's how it's been on defense this year. When you're on offense, you can see the defensive. You can see what the defense covers on defense. You
That
can't
would be
see
an
shit.
interesting balancing. That would be an interesting balancing
It's a
aspect.
real life game of chess for real.
They just stop all the one-play TDs because the defense can
Well, if
get a
you
little boost.
well,
from
let's look at the blitz
predicting the right
counter. You
plays.
get blocker awareness of blitz, so that's an AI thing, and then you
Yeah.
get double moves versus off coverage. That's the pros, but the cons are defense reacts quicker to short passes. So if you go to a blitz counter, the con is defense reacts quicker to short passes. Okay, and
Mhm.
then to Carlton Davis right there. The boost is boost short route running, boost double moves, fake outs versus off coverage. But the con is faster pocket. Like
Degradation.
yeah, degradation. So the
Yeah.
pocket collapses faster. So
Yeah.
there's obviously something going on there.
That is honestly interesting.
It's
That would
interesting, but
be-
again, EA they put up pictures that go look at this shit, and then we go, oh, that's cool, and then the end game like, oh, this is shit. Thanks,
Yeah.
EA.
So yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out, but I don't know. That's actually interesting. I'll have to look into that more.
And now staff management's back, middle right. It's
Mhm.
you can view the talent tree, which is what is a top middle, and then you can fire them, select their game day goals. So this is obvious. So this is looking at this is I'm assuming is pre-season, right? Because you're selecting their game day goals,
Either
right?
preseason or regular season, who knows?
Oh, that's how you earn
Uh,
franchise points, staff goals per
oh,
game.
well,
Look
there
at
you
that,
go.
rush for
Yeah.
75 plus yards, huh?
Oops.
The rich
Excellent.
get richer, I guess. They're in this in this scenario.
Well, and also, I don't know, maybe at the same time too, yeah, like, depending on how strict your goals are, you get more points, obviously. Because, like, they show, like,
Oh,
rush for 75 yards
so
or
you-
hold
So you're saying there's
completion
a game day
percentage.
goal every game now that you have to fulfill?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, Ike,
And
opinions?
depending on what your goal is for the game day. Because obviously in past Maddens, they've just kind of preset it for you, right?
Mhm.
They tell you, oh, throw for 3 touchdowns or, get 2 interceptions or something like that. This kind of adds a bit more control to the user where they can select their game day goals, and depending on how aggressive they are with their picking, they can get more staff points to upgrade.
Okay, Ike, how do you feel? Staff
Yeah,
management?
you kind of hit it on the head. It's pretty much a rich get richer.
You think so? Yeah.
Because of how we're set up to play as longtime franchise players, we have a community that we know pretty well. We carry the same guys over from Madden 20 to 21 to 22.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously we bring in a new crowd and we get to know them and how they play.
Yeah.
When we have a full 32 users and we get to know them and play a season with them, we're going to know their tendencies. They run,
Yeah.
they pass, they throw interceptions, they scramble. So you're going to
Yeah.
know what goals to focus around.
Well, that's why
from
they
your
better
week-to-week
change
opponent.
up. They better change
That's
up.
true.
So if I know I'm playing Lucas, I'm gonna be like, get me 5 interceptions and I'll get 2,000 freaking training points.
Give me 200
Like,
rushing yards, brother, please.
Well, I'm guessing it won't be like a specific number that they'll give you, but they'll just probably give you like 3 or 4 options to
Yeah,
pick from
obviously they'll give
with a
you options.
preset
It'll-
quantifiable amount.
well,
Based on your opponent, you're definitely gonna be able to choose something to help you.
Well, for the
Uh-huh.
head coach, the staff goal, it looks like it says score
Score in the first half, yeah.
score in the first half. For offensive, it's reached 75 plus yards, and it's hold the point. Third down conversion. That's a new one. Hold the point for down conversion under 50%.
Third down completion percentage, yeah. Conversion
No,
percentage,
that's
whichever.
that's CNF, yeah,
Oh,
conversion.
okay. But yeah, like as far as like for example, the offensive coordinator one where it says rush for 75 yards. Obviously, I'm guessing they'll probably give you like 2 or 3 options to go with. You can't like
Yeah.
make a specific amount. Like I'm gonna rush for 250 yards every game, and I'm gonna get all the points.
Yeah, they'll have
Like, I
set
don't think
amounts.
that's gonna. Yeah, they'll probably max it out at something.
But then out of all of this, finally, the middle bottom. Injuries might actually, like, player health might actually fucking matter and who you play and
Oh,
how often
wow.
you play them. Look at
Oh,
that.
wow. Look
Full
at that.
pad, full practice intensity, bro. That's huge.
Oh, that's actually. Oh, yo.
It looks pretty. Looks pretty.
Overall offensive fatigue, 100%. Ooh. That might actually play.
That's
depending
huge.
on, yeah, because depending on like however many stretches you have between like bye week or games you're playing, that actually. Ooh.
And now it says select this week's practice intensity for your offense. Choose full pads for highest player XP and highest boost. However, there's also higher injury chance and less fatigue recovery if you choose to do full pad
Ooh.
practice. Ooh.
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 That's actually wow.
And you can
If
change the
that's-
reps
wow.
for each position too. So you can just
Mhm.
have your quarterback get the highest shit. I mean, obviously quarterback will get the highest full pad reps, right? Because they
Yeah.
won't get unless they get hit. Unless I'm fucking blitzing 5
It looks
people.
like it
every
maxes
time.
out like 1 of 1 for quarterback, so you can only choose like 1 quarterback to start in practice.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like it says Tom Brady, Kyle Trask. Maybe depending.
Well, I'm saying
Well,
on the right
there,
side it
well,
says
yeah, well,
1 of
there's
1.
yeah, because it's a starter rep, so there's only one starter. So yeah.
Okay, fair. Yeah. Okay.
Ike, opinion? This is huge. Yeah, I would assume personally, especially for you and
yeah.
how you play, because you rotate a lot. So this is good.
It definitely brings in some realism to franchise mode. It was one. I don't know if it was specifically something that the Madden community asked for, but it does have some realistic expectations to it. But do you know how mad somebody's gonna be if they sim their training and Gronk or Brady or Saquon or Nick Bosa get injured because of practice?
That's their fault, bro. Should have
Yeah. Well, I think it's like a higher
Should've been
chance
online,
of
bro.
practice. I'm guessing for game day. I'm guessing that's probably what that means.
Well, yeah. Select this week's practice intensity for offense. Choose full pads for highest player XP and highest boost. However, there's higher injury chance and fatigue recovery.
I'm
Less-
guessing
less
that would
fatigue
apply to
recovery.
game day. I'm guessing that would
Yeah.
apply to game day.
Because
But, yeah.
it's your overall offensive fatigue through the year.
And obviously,
I
we
mean,
could
for
probably still
us,
have the option to turn injuries off the sim to advance.
So from what we know as franchise players, the injury sliders are already cracked as they are. Madden
More or
for
less,
some reason
yeah.
just hands out
Uh-huh.
injuries left and right if we leave them at base. So we usually turn them down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So are people going to be more willing to do full intensity practices because we have sliders so low, or did they actually fix the sliders so now it's going to be mostly based off of this feature? Like, we
Yeah,
just
that's
don't know.
something we'll have to sim
Yeah,
and figure out, I guess.
That's why we have a long off season.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna wait and not jump into it right away.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a week or two to learn everything. But are we satisfied with this page? Because there was only 2 slides. There's this slide, and then there's the next slide for the next second.
Well, I want to direct your guys' attention to the very center box. Does that look familiar to anybody?
Decision making happens.
Does that frame by frame picture? Do you know what he's gonna do next?
He's gonna clap his hands around to the field.
Yeah, because it's the same thing they've been doing for the last 3 Maddens.
Well, why do you have to?
The first
Well,
drive of the game.
I don't.
This is the beginning of
But
the
the thing
game.
is,
the
we don't
first play
really
of the
watch
game,
that. We don't really
or they
watch
just got
that.
a 3 and out. Or they
We
just got a 3 and out, and this is their first time Tom Brady
No,
stepping
no,
on the
but
field.
it's-
He talks to the coach, pretends like he's coming up with a game plan, claps his hands a few times, and runs out to the huddle.
No,
Well, yeah.
but it's a
the same
different.
thing they've
It's,
been doing for 3 years.
it's a
Bruno,
different angle.
I don't give
Before
a
it was
shit about
they're on the
angle.
field. He's running
Oh my
opposite
gosh.
side. Now they're on the sideline and they're watching him go onto the field.
And guys,
before he was
can't-
the cameraman was on the field.
and
It's
guys,
different.
can we just all agree that I preferred the blue to the neon green? Personally, I preferred the blue to the neon green. You know, I don't really like
This
neon
neon green is hideous.
I
What the
kinda-
hell is that
I mean,
color scheme?
I mean, it's like the future. You know, it's the next gen stats color. So I mean, you're painting it with that.
Yeah.
But I
Whole
just
next gen. Thing.
I
don't
just
know,
don't
kinda
like.
it.
Oh no, I love next gen stats and like what it does, but I just hate the color. That's what I'm just.
I don't know. I kind of like the color scheme.
Well,
I mean,
2
it
against
could be
1.
better.
We're
I
gonna
mean,
head
it
on.
could be better, but it could be a lot worse.
All right.
Could be
You
better.
notice how
Funny.
how the theme though in the background, everything's just dark with the logo. It's
Well,
just dark.
is there the
Everything's
Bears
dark.
logo? I don't know what's behind there. Are we good to move on?
Yes.
All right,
Yeah,
next
I think
frame.
so.
All right. Okay, here we are. So now there's 6 new frames to look at.
Yeah, one
Fuck,
second.
it
Let me
moves
get
so
the right
quick.
pause.
Oh jeez.
Change your settings to playback speed to 0.5.
Yeah, I am trying. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I can't get it good enough, but we're there. So top left, there's that thing. Oh my god.
Game planning again.
Here
Yep.
it is. Defend the outside run. The pro is outside rush, whatever that says.
Yeah.
but-
So
but
outside
Plus
run.
3.
So yeah, that's a set defensive game plan.
Plus
So, yeah.
3. And then the con is play action pass something. Play action pass off.
Play action
some-
pass off outside run. Yeah.
And
So-
then what's the second one say?
Cut back off outside run.
Oh.
So yeah, like a cutback run play,
Mhm.
where it's kind of like a counter type of play.
So
Yeah. So I'm guessing that would be yeah. So for the pros, obviously, if the game plan is stopping the outside run, you'll have a better chance at that, but you'll be more susceptible to falling for play action and like cutback or counter plays.
Ike, any opinion on top left? Just same thing.
Yes. Same thing.
But now top
So, yeah.
middle though. Look at this. Defensive
Another
game plan and
defensive.
focus.
Now this looks like pre-game
This is pre-game.
game plan. Yeah.
But look at this. If you want to choose that strict game plan, look what that does. It decreases your pass rush by 3, and then the quarterback is more accurate in the pocket. Just from when to contain the quarterback. Is that really what you have to give up to the QB? That's a lot.
I don't know.
That's a
I mean,
lot.
if you're focused on the contain, I mean that would kind of somewhat make sense.
Well, then if I can
like
just,
your
but if-
pass rushers aren't. Your pass rushers are more focused on staying outside, so he can't run outside rather than actually
but
pass
then
rushing.
what if I decide to defend the deep pass, but then every play against Lamar just continue to keep
Again, maybe that's something. Again, maybe that's something that you can change, like as shown on the top left. You can change that mid-game if you want to.
And there's a play calling report button. And it shows right
Mhm.
there the Ravens offense and where they are in the 32 in passing yards, number 1 in rushing yards.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Which
The
is different than
tendencies.
before,
Mhm.
a little bit.
It
Yeah.
even shows QB scramble player stats. It says it has some numbers and words, but I can't read them.
Yeah, that's a lot of next-gen stat stuff. It looks like.
I
So
can,
it's just
can
the
you-
same as like the offensive play calling tendency stuff,
Mhm.
where yeah,
Ike,
it
any
shows
opinion
their
on?
probably their player stats.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 2 people who are going to be QB containing. It's usually the defensive ends. Maybe if somebody on a blitz, there's a corner. I don't know. But there's only 2 people that's going to be containing the QB, so I don't know why it's punishing the entire D line.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess if
I
those guys
guess-
aren't pass rushing, then it brings on pass rush that much.
Yeah, I guess it just depends. Like they are trying to introduce all these concepts and ideas and game planning and scenarios and all this stuff. And It just depends if these things all stack together, or when you change your game plan drive by drive, does that affect your pre-game game plan?
hmm
It's a lot of question marks.
Yeah, it's a lot to throw
But
in.
from question marks to exclamation marks, middle, far left. This UI looks. I love it. Look at that. You have the goals, the standings. It even shows the overalls, even the record, the top stats, the top player, his overall. You have your schedule. It's so compact and it shows you so much. So you don't have to press RB every time and go, what is my stats? No, it's all right there on one screen, compact, but tells you so much. That is beautiful. That is, look at that layout. And on the left, you can fire staff, advance the week, something about player upgrades. Like, I
Yeah,
love
upgrade
it. I
team
love it.
and like manage team, manage staff. Looks like play season game and advance week, and then there's like a breakout player and a weekly strategy thing. As far as on the top they show news. We can probably come back to it, but I noticed they had like the little social media thing. Is that they're gonna change something up now this year with kind
News?
of how they break news and stuff? Yeah,
I
like at the
hope.
very beginning they showed like Rich Eisen and all those guys. And they had all like the social media posts from like Instagram and stuff, but they weren't real life players. They were Madden players.
Oh, were
So
they?
maybe that's how they, how like they had like the snapshots from the games. Maybe they try and implement that in a way.
I hope that'd be cool. I'm down for it. I just love this screen. It's so nice to look at. Ike,
Yep.
what do you think? I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely a better layout for a franchise screen than previous Maddens that didn't just change the color. They actually gave it a different look, new revamped franchise look. It's all compact for the most part. It's all on the same page, all the important stuff at least. I'm curious what's on the league option page. Maybe that's league members.
Yeah, I think so.
But
Speaking of league members, bottom middle.
Yeah, but that's that's the thing. That's probably under the league tab. But what else is under the league tab if it's not just
if
members?
that's the only thing under the league tab,
No, I
That's
guess there'd probably be
disappointing.
a few more things.
But
See,
yeah,
John, that's
what
the
else
thing,
is
we're always
the?
guessing.
Yeah. Well, it's just reveal
Speculating.
trailer, reveal trailer. You know.
Yeah.
There, I mean, there's more coming in 4 days. Every day that there's gonna be more about franchise, so we can react to that when it comes time.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
Yeah, did we go over top right, or is that the same? Oh, it's the same
same
one,
thing.
never mind.
Just bottom left
Yeah.
is the only new thing
Different
on
color,
this.
same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottom
Other
left is
defensive game plan focused stuff.
the inside run, but I love middle left. I love that. Weekly strategy, breakout player, news, league options.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that screen alone. Just to look at that screen.
Me personally, first impression on that screen, I feel like they made the what are those called? I guess just like your weekly like to-dos. Like
Mhm.
that's basically
The goals.
in what Madden 21, like the to-do list, all that stuff's on the very first screen.
Hmm
You can scroll up and down. I feel like that's a little bit too big, and they need to emphasize the important stuff a little more.
Or maybe it's like when you're highlighted on it with your cursor or whatever.
Yeah,
Maybe it
maybe.
gets bigger as you go over it.
I hope so.
But if we look at where Miles Garrett, you can flick your right side left or right to change other shit. Like that's just there's so much info in that one page. You can just do all your right there. I love it. It's just I'm so happy they changed the UI and the layout and everything.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
can probably
god.
flick our stick and see how many yards Tyreek has, then flick it one more time and see Henry Ruggs has
Yeah.
1,700 yards, and then flick it one more time and see Shaywell has 1,500 touchdowns. That'll be awesome.
But I like
Yeah.
I really like that member screen, how it's not just like a compact list, how it's connected into like the divisions, who's ready.
Yeah, it's nice and
All
organized.
the starts are right there. That's very important. That one guy, that guy down there, Panthers guy has 4 starts. The Lions guy has 5 starts. If Vikings had 8 starts, the Bengals guy has 12. He has 12 starts. What is he playing? What the fuck is he playing? He forgot to contain the QB scramble 11 times.
They
12
needed
starts.
they needed film for this hype video. So you
Oh,
just play as
true,
many
true.
games as you can until you get all of our clips.
So they used like the Raiders, Bills, the
They had to
Jets,
get the,
the
they had to get the
Jets
Dalvin Cook run. They had to play 11 times to get that just right.
against whatever team they were against.
That's funny.
But I think that's it from those two frames. If we just press play, it just goes on into. I mean,
Yeah.
actually, we can just restart it and just pause it whenever we want to talk.
Yeah, it's 16 seconds. That's the social media thing I was talking about. That
Okay.
I wanted to check out.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, a few things pop up there. Yeah,
Oh.
those are Madden ones. So is there something that they're gonna change a bit
I
this
love
year?
I love the names. Tacos and football. Dimes on dollars.
Josh loves game
Stick
day.
Pro 11.
That's your gamer tag. You
That's the
got it.
guy,
That's your
right?
change.
That's
That's your gamer tag right there. Change it, please.
It.
That's the gamer.
Millington Von Millie,
Josh
Von
loves
Millionaire.
game day.
Jor
the
Boom the
Ghost
Great.
1982.
Jar Flame 917.
I mean,
Wait.
Marcio on the beat.
From the start of that at 015, we saw the Rick Eisen show. We from Face of the Franchise we saw that from in Face of the Franchise where it was actually like Good Morning Football did a thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe in your franchise you might get Rick Eisen, every day on the news being like, "Hey, the Bucks fucking suck ass. These guys, huh? Look at Tom Brady, he's showing his age, huh?" Like,
Maybe.
I
I know.
I do not think it will be that in depth, but it's a what if that I think would be funny.
Yeah,
They
like
would have had to do so many
it kind of
different
reminds
scenarios.
me of what
Who
MLB The
knows?
Show does. Yeah, like MLB The Show, like in between games in your career mode, they have like little radio shows, little tidbits talking about, oh, this is your player. We're gonna talk to this guy about what it's like to make it into the MLB, what it's like to play in the show or stuff. I don't think they go that in depth with Madden. Like that's just such
If
a
they
sudden
do, good on
snap.
them. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Go shit. Make my game 100 gigabytes. I don't care. Just give me a good game. Give me Halo
Yeah.
Master Chief 144 gigs. I'll wait 2 days. Just give me the game. I'll
Halo in the yard,
wait.
Halo and KO,
Halo Master Chief and Madden.
Master Chief and KO.
But I mean, if
People.
also same announcers. Sad face. Same God damn it. Same announcers.
Can we also talk about? Hold on. So yeah, they have at the very beginning, right?
Okay, what
They
like
have the,
05?
They have the no, yeah, like 4 seconds, whatever. They have the Broncos fans, and then they have Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, they have Tom Brady, and they also have Patrick Mahomes, and he does the little rollout thing before it stops, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's Nick Chubb rushing him, and then you go to the end, like a minute 30.
Uh-huh.
Or yeah, a minute 30, and it's the same exact games.
Yeah.
It's Nick Chubb. You literally use like the same.
Yeah.
The same
Yeah.
frames.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nick Chubb's running off again, and there's Mahomes again.
Yeah, but the same announcers, man. I want new announcers. I want Tony Romo and Booger. I want those guys. You know?
I'm still looking at the. I hate the backtracks. I don't.
No. Back. I
We're
love
just
it.
going all over the place.
I'm
Yeah.
still on the. I'm just looking at the comments, all the snippets,
Like on
all these
the.
fake accounts and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Can you imagine, like, how much do we not care about the little tiny headlines that just show a picture? Like,
But that's the
How many
beauty.
of us in franchise go back and look at our snapshots and and look at like what the caption says?
I do 3 times a. I do.
But
I actually want to look at these captions. We've got
But
the
how
toughest
many across
schedule,
the league?
SMH.
exactly, that's my thing. It's a picture of Stephon Diggs, and the GOAT 1982 says we've got the toughest schedule, SMH.
It's
Okay,
Stephon Diggs
what
beating
does
Kevin
that-
King. Come on, bro.
What does that tell me about that game? What does it tell me about that play? Like, it's literally just auto-generated. It has nothing to do with the pictures whatsoever. It's a picture of Kyle Pitts, and it says,
the train needs a 99.
What the hell
99
does that
what?
mean?
99 what? 99
Not
overall?
overall.
Brought to
It's
you.
implied. Come on. It's implied. Come on.
Millington Von Millie. They about to run it back. Who about to run it back?
Who?
Who?
Well, you have to
That's
keep
what
it.
I'm saying.
Well, they have to keep it vague because
got Tom
It,
Brady.
insert
This is
the
If
picture.
absolute
if they
magic.
really cared, if they really cared about this and they wanted people to actually look at it and go out of their way to look at the news headlines, they would have put in LeBron James' Twitter handle and had him respond to
Oh,
everything that was happening in
like in
Cleveland.
2K.
Have Mark Wahlberg responding to everything that happens to the Patriots. Have celebrities responding.
Migos in
That's what
Atlanta.
I'm saying. Just like if you want to grab people's attention, we don't want fake Twitter handles that say they bow to run it back. I don't care.
Yeah, like when you go into staff as an owner and it's like some trainers be like, I cannot believe they're moving stadiums, SMH. It's like, fuck you.
I mean, we got dimes on dollars saying this is our year. The caption of Justin Herbert. So it's a little bit of realism with the original Chargers.
Hey, but Tom Brady is absolute magic.
There's also one here. There's this one that's like it cuts off, but it says somebody about lead the league in sacks. So
About
they have
to.
purposely missed. Yeah. No, it doesn't say about to. It just says about lead the league in sacks. Like they have a purposely misspell. Or, just bad grammar. But yeah, I can only get. It says dog.
Now,
about lead the league in sacks. I don't know who they're talking about.
I know this is very minor. I know this is very minor. But at 027, are they actually gonna show? Because that'd be sick as fuck if they actually like show this pregame, like the whole American flag shit, like everyone waving. I thought it'd be pretty cool.
Maybe like week 1.
I hope it's every week. That's sick as fuck.
And then they have the planes flying over.
Yeah, that's cool. That'd be cool. But
that was
pretty
the
cool.
only
know
new
they were
things
talking about
based on the
different- hold
gameplay,
on.
and it's not even gameplay. The new things that I've seen in this trailer is the American flag and the jets flying over, and I'll hand it to him. Mahomes like touching his earphones, like I can't hear you. This crowd's too loud.
Also,
Only the 3 new things that I saw in this trailer, and I guarantee that they don't even affect the gameplay.
well, let me show you something that's also new. 0 minutes, 31 seconds. The man, the myth, the legend, long-haired Lock, number 16, out of Jacksonville, with a new intro.
Bro, his hair is so short.
No, it's not. That's not long. It's just when he pushes it back, it gets shorter because it's not on his face.
Really?
Yeah, it's about to where
Unless
it
it's
is.
like hiding. If it's hiding underneath his jersey, maybe. I don't know. I could have sworn his hair was longer than that.
But of course, what I said.
Wait, can we go back to the Trevor Lawrence thing real quick? Why is the cameraman just looking at nothing? It's like you'd think he'd be focusing on Lawrence, but
Well,
he's
there's other people you gotta
doing
record. Come on now.
just,
Okay, well,
Something.
just like, oh my gosh, just the common sense in that picture. If you freeze it, he's walking out. Josh Lambo's sitting there, like waiting to like welcome him to the field. The kicker, out of all people. And if
Yeah.
you look in the end zone, just like 5, 10, not even 5 yards ahead, there's a Jacksonville player sitting there stretching
yeah.
in the end zone. And then 5 more yards, there's a bunch of Colts player on the field. Why are they both on the same side of the field?
They want to hype
We're
up the
gonna intro
rookie.
this.
Hype up the rookie, man.
Only the home team gets an intro. Everybody else is already out on the
Can
field.
we talk about
This-
the most unrealistic thing?
That
should
many
not be running
Jags
the
fans.
Jags
That's
Oh.
oh, that was good.
And then they show
rookies.
they give a snippet of Justin Fields, Zach Wilson in their new jerseys, and then they do
Then-
Tua.
Yeah.
Tua coming
Hey,
out
coming
of
out.
the
Also pause
And
it
then it
034.
zoomed out.
Is 0 it pause that 034. Tua coming on to the Bills. That's pretty cool. Everyone's stretching, but it's pretty cool.
It's unrealistic. He ain't about to be a starter. What do you mean?
So they're about to trade for Justin Fields, bro.
It just looks that would get so boring if it's the same thing over and over every single week. You walk out onto the field and look at all those offensive linemen that are sitting there. They're standing there waiting for him to walk out,
Yeah.
like an animation-based thing. And then as soon as he gets there, then they all start running. Like, man, I don't know.
I want to go to
Yeah,
what I
Dalvin
want to go to what Ike said earlier at a minute 18, where the feature of pressure. So how they're gonna implement? Are they gonna do it like NCAA to where it like affects your like lines? Are players gonna mess up their routes? You know,
Maybe. Like hot routes, maybe.
because in NCAA, what happens
the-
is your icons go away. So like the X icon becomes like question mark. It becomes gray.
Yeah.
It gets, and
Uh-huh.
then your routes are all squiggly, so
Yep,
that you
yep.
you mix up your
I remember
routes.
that. Yep.
So is it gonna implement it like that, or is it gonna be like
They.
you
I
can't?
know it sounds stupid. They also have that in the Wii version of Madden, which is what I played when I was younger. That was back in like Madden 13, I think. But yeah.
I just want to know how they're gonna implement the home field advantage system. I guess is what we'll call it.
hmm
Grim, you
They
want
do.
to
Oh,
explain something to me?
Yeah.
You're paused at 119, correct?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to explain to me who's in the huddle with Mahomes right now?
Is that Chris Jones?
Go ahead and
That Chris Jones?
why would
99.
number 99 be in
Oh.
the offensive huddle standing next to Mecole
They
Hardman?
they changed his bro. They changed his jersey number, bro.
wait.
It's that's a Clyde
Number
Edwards-Helaire,
99.
actually.
That
Oh
is
my gosh.
Kalen Saunders.
That's a
defensive
D line,
tackle.
yeah, D tackle. Yeah.
Somebody explain to me why.
and the thing is, start it at 117. He does not move.
Nicole?
Does he really?
No, number 9. Oh, he does. Never mind, he does move.
Yeah, he's like-
I thought he didn't move the whole time. I thought he was just
Yeah.
standing still.
Also, wait,
well then
so
Ike
yeah,
at
and then you
122
go- and then
at the
you go to the very
Panthers.
next one, yeah, the very next one. You think it'd be the defense, right? Because there's number 53 there, but then there's like 67, 60 something. There's a bunch of offensive linemen there because there's Matt Paradise. Paradise, however you pronounce it. Come on.
Also, Madden 21 still hasn't fixed the thing when you score a touchdown. Like it never gives you like an accurate time of possession. It gives you like 71 million seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
that
Hasn't changed for a while.
Wait, who's number 2 on the Panthers? Is that JC Horn?
Is that JC? Yeah.
no, JC said he was gonna wear 8 for Kobe. So I don't know
Yeah,
who's who is. Who was
There's
their
number
other?
2.
Who else did they draft?
Uh.
Chuba. That's not Chuba.
Unless it is Chuba.
I said it's Chuba. I don't know why Chuba would be hyping the Panthers crowd.
You know.
DJ Moore?
Oh, he changed his number.
Oh, did DJ change his number? Is that,
Yeah.
That's an appropriate man to hype up the crowd.
All right. Yeah, because they just showed the defense.
Unless they're
on
like
the
on
field
the-
still, so this is painting of the offensive sideline.
Well,
trying to
actually,
hype up the crowd.
actually, hold up. You know what? Maybe actually, hold on. Go to the Panthers thing again. Maybe they're actually on the sideline and not on the field. That actually might
Think
make
so?
more sense. Well, they might be. I'm not saying they are, but they might be.
It looks like they're on the field, man.
It looks like they're on the field, but
It looks like
they
they're on the
could be
field.
on the sideline.
Because the
It's just-
crowd
if-
looks really far away.
It's just, yeah. Regardless, it just looks weird with the continuation, the continuity of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes to Brady taking a snap under center or whatever. So I don't even know.
Are you trying to tell me that Brady's in a pistol formation? When the heck did that happen? Look at this. He's
What?
not under center because he's waiting for the snap. And
No,
then
he's
there's a
under
running
center.
back behind
You
him.
understand?
He's not under center.
In the next shot, he's under center.
Well, those ain't the same two
Dude,
videos.
from 125
They kinda
to
cut it off.
to
Yeah,
one to
no, he's
128.
probably
He's
talking.
under center.
Yeah, I think he's like talking and then he gets under center.
Ah,
But then there's also like then it shows Kelsey running the corner. You're telling me they're just gonna leave him uncovered in a zone on that play?
Yes, they called the wrong zone, John. John, instead of guessing the inside run, they guessed the outside run, and now that's paid them in the ass, man. Also, I would also like to acknowledge that Kelsey, on that, he catches it on the
back of the end zone.
back of the end zone. Okay, but it was a corner route, right? It wasn't like a, it looked like a stop and go.
Yeah, I don't know how he got to the back of the end zone. It was a weird looking around.
I guess he split the cover too. That's all I can say.
or something. And then they show the players running on the field. If that's actually a thing that they do, maybe that'll be cool.
That looked different. Hold on, that's a very minor shot. That looked different. Oh no, that's the actual play. I was gonna say at 155. I thought that was the end of the game and players are running out to. Players are running.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that shot? Because they're out in the field playing, they're moving, but what's the shot? Like what? Is that the fucking
not
blimp
sure.
view? Do we get a blimp cam? Can I play Madden from a blimp? If I press down D-pad enough, can I play from a blimp? That'd be really cool. Cause look at that, they're moving. So what shot is that? It can't. Is that like an instant replay shot?
Yeah, like they do, like the replay, or like
Yeah.
when you're
How did
waiting for the guy to call the play
they
before the
show it?
snap
They
or
show it
something.
from that deep up. I mean,
Yeah.
from that high. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Well,
better
that's
get
just a little, yeah,
because I thought they would have
something.
play art on the left side of the screen or something. That's what I'm just trying to.
Well, I'm saying like sometimes it takes a few seconds for the snap to load or whatever, for the actual play to load. You're
Okay.
just kind of sitting there for a few seconds, yeah. Let me go back a bit. Let me see if there's anything.
There's Carl
Yeah, so 4
Joseph.
seconds they have. Yeah, so they have obviously the Bears, or not the Bears, the Broncos fans sitting up front there. It just seems like they're the only ones. Everyone else in the back is just normal. They just have the few super fans up front.
The
Looks
Chiefs
like.
and there's Chiefs fans behind them.
Yeah.
People holding up signs.
We talk about that Mahomes throw with the
Yeah, the throw out a sack
throw-
animation.
throw out a sack animation, and then it cuts to perfect spiral in the air.
Yeah, that's what Mahomes does. Come
Well,
on.
watch the Mahomes play. If you watch it very slowly, as he's getting hit, you can see it's just wobbly a bit.
I
And then it just cuts to perfect spiral.
really hope they show the American flag and like the Jets will fly over every time. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Also, did he even get 2 feet down, Diggs on the sideline? Yeah, he did. Okay.
Diggs, yeah.
I was like, cause he's floating. He floats a little bit. If you slow down, he floats a little bit. A minute. I mean, 0:35. He floats a little bit through that catch. He floats.
In 35 seconds, I think he's running a route.
Well, just as I'm saying, slow it down from there on. It looks like he's floating.
Yeah. He's like going up and he's like dragging his feet or whatever. And of course, Derrick Henry stiff arm and in a Madden trailer for the 3rd year in a row. Because why not? Dalvin Cook, stiff arm. Can we wait? So like when he breaks the wait, Dalvin Cook breaks the tackle at like 46 seconds or whatever. So like 47. You just kind of slow it down at 47, 48. He kind of breaks the tackle at the spin. If you look in the background, there's just some Lions player just running off into nowhere.
He's gonna go cut him off right ahead.
He's like halfway across the field.
He's got to get there somehow, John.
Typical Madden pursuit angles.
On the opposite side of the field, yeah. And then
So
there's
what can we take away from this?
That franchise.
A lot
gameplay
of
very
question
underwhelming.
marks.
Franchise
Looks
interesting.
deep. Franchise looks deep.
It's
It looks
interesting,
deep.
and I'm honestly interested in franchise part
So,
of it. But yeah,
because-
gameplay looks the same.
So what? So I'm just gonna go from the franchise because the game. Because this is a hype trailer. The only thing that's new to us is the franchise shit. I'm gonna go for the franchise. So what we get from those 2 seconds, it shows us talent trees, which have 4 different sections.
Yeah.
And then for your staff management, you can select game day goals every game. You can view the talent trees and fire them. You can also do player personnel. Wait, what does that say on the player personnel side?
I'm guessing that probably might have to do with
No,
like
wait,
their
what
health and stuff.
what does that say?
Oh.
Trade.
One sec here.
Oh wait, no, we didn't see that. At a minute 9, this is talent focus on trades. What I said, trades, contract scouting, and then but you can then there's stuff under it.
Where?
It has numbers. A minute 9, middle right. On
Middle
the
right?
Yeah, middle right. Under
Yeah.
staff, on the far right, it says player personnel.
Yeah.
It says talent focus. Under that, it says trades, contract, scouting. But then underneath those, what does that say?
I think it says talents, because it looks like it says talents under the other ones too. So you get because there's like the points that you get. I think you have certain talent points you get as well.
But what's under talents? What's under talents?
For trades, I'm not sure what that's. Something dealer.
Wheeling, dealing.
Wheeler dealer. I don't know.
Talent, it looks like Sweet Talker.
Yeah, it's Sweet Talker. That's right.
And then scouting looks like Scrimmage for the bottom one. The top one, it looks like gibberish.
Heartland and Scrounger. I'm
Heartland.
not sure.
What the fuck?
There's gonna be a lot of new yeah, it looks like there's just gonna be a lot of new names for stuff, kind of like how abilities are.
So we got staff
They've all been-
management, talent trees, manage player health, game plans, mid game. It looks like
Like
quick
under
time
like
events.
so like defensive coordinator, like for example, it shows trench play and practice makes perfect are their talent focuses. And one says in a hurry and one says DB guru. So looks like they're adding a lot, kind of like how abilities are. That might have to relate to all the player growth and staff modification stuff.
Wait, pause. I
On the
want
middle.
I want to go back. We might have you may have already said it, but you know how in Madden now you can make adjustments to like set the flats and shit.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Is what? Where?
The like defend outside run, defend inside run, defend QB scramble. Is that what that is? And then
No.
and then you can change it play by play, because if the offense sets it to run
It might be in the
outside
same
every
area.
time, but then I guess run inside every time, unless I change my defensive game plan, they're gonna get good outside runs unless I change
I
the
think
outside run.
I think it's like a better chance, so you might get one or two stops in there somewhere, depending on it, because obviously animations rule so much. So I'm guessing it'll just be like a better chance of stopping it, not exactly 100% foolproof, because there'll always be that one or two occasions where you get some lucky animation to break a tackle off free or a wide receiver animation catch or something like that.
And then at a minute 11, same spot, bottom left, the Ronald Jones picture. It says it's for the pregame. You can like defend inside run or whatever, or defend inside run is what it says. It has 3 arrows going. It has 3 arrows going to tackle guard, center, tackle guard. Anyone want to make sense of that for me?
Which one?
At a minute 11,
Minute 11,
Referring
yep.
to
bottom
all
left.
5 offensive linemen.
Oh, bottom left. Okay.
Yeah,
Two
it
tackles,
has
2 guards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I thought it went
So
tackle,
it's kind
guard,
of doing a
center,
visual
guard,
description.
tackle.
Well, yeah, because it's like talking about inside run, right?
Yeah, but why is there an inside tackle? Can you move
Oh,
your tackle?
oh, bro. Oh, I see now. Yeah, because it's supposed to be tackles on the outside and then guards and center on the inside. Oh,
so I'm guessing if those 3 arrows only point to like the inside men, the 2 guards in the center, and then the outside the tackle, if you would guess the outside run or defend the inside.
That's probably a goof up.
So that's just what I'm looking at. But I also sent y'all, which I'm going to cut right here.
This went from a deep dive analysis to being just nitpicky about every single second of this.